The Jesus I have come to know is a Jesus I'm dependent on for my sustenance, a Jesus who is loving, kind, caring, considerate, all of those attributes that I knew of him. However, the caveat is all consuming, that we must meditate on the law day and night, and we must put our whole faith and trust in him, especially during these difficult political times, these difficult world times in our world. And there's so much chaos, and it's seemingly easy to lose hope for, especially for us as believers. However, this is a time when we must lean on him. As he says, abide in him and he will abide in us. And so what that means for me is that when I abide in him, I know that I can not fail. I will prosper, that everything that I do will be successful, even though the world will try to paint a picture of futility and say that if you don't follow these rules and regulations of the society, then you will not prosper. However, we know that spiritual fruit yields and looks differently. It tares and wheat look very similar. And so I've learned that to rightfully divide the word, to have a discerning spirit, to know that in the spirit of the Antichrist, that there will be someone who looks close to Jesus, but who's not. There will be someone who comes in the name of Jesus, but who does not. And so I've learned to trust in him with my whole heart, to lean not on my own understanding, to put aside my pride and my ego, to do his will and not my will. Let his will be done. And that only can come through careful prayer, study, and meditation in the word. And also my men's discipleship group, my pastor, and everyone at my church, the community of believers. We are the body, and Jesus is the head. And so he's the functioning organism. We all have a part and a role to play. We're all likened to organs and those systems. And if any one of those systems is out of whack or is not conducive to optimal functionality, then the whole organism perishes, it suffers. And I've learned that we all must be functioning well. We all must get along with one another. And the great commandment to love God and to love thy neighbor. And that ultimately is the sum of the law. When we do that, we'll be successful. Abide in him and he will abide in us. Thank you.